Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. I'm still here in San Carlos City, but I'm just here in People's Park on another side where I normally come when I just want to reflect, when I want to think. And I just want to talk a little bit today about I'm looking for another place to live. Not full time, but maybe a third of the time. Y'all know that I love the beach, and that's really what I'm looking forward to. As much as I love this place, as beautiful as it is, it really doesn't have a beach. Now, if you look behind me, that's Sapawei Island. Now, there's some beaches over there, but not the type of beaches I like. You know, I like the fluffy sand, the white sand, so I can kick back. But usually, no matter who it is, if you come and visit me in San Carlos City, I'll bring you down here somewhere, either over at the swimming pool, right here. Now, there's the port here is where you catch the boats over to Sapawei Island. The little banca boats, it's 20 pesos one way, 40 pesos both ways. Usually when I go over there, I go to the Whispering Palms resort. It's nice, but it doesn't have a beach. And it's sad to say that the manager, the guy that I knew, I really didn't know him personally, but I met him a couple of times, spoke with him. He was from Germany. He passed away, I want to say about a year ago, maybe less than that. But if you come to Sapawei Island, go there. But yeah, once I come back from this meet and greet, or even while I'm at the meet and greet, I'm going to be looking for a place. Maybe I won't come straight back to San Carlos. Maybe we'll go to Puerto Galera or somewhere, because I've never been there before. That'll be my 19th island. Now imagine, you know, people always talk about being bored here and this and that, right? And they know the Philippines frontwards and backwards. It's not true. I've been here going on 17 years. This will be my 19th island that I've been to. Now remember, there's 2,000 inhabited islands, over 7,000 some odd islands. But if you're in the Philippines and you want to come to the meet and greet, September 27th, it's going to be Saturday at the Draft Restaurant Brewery. I'm doing a collab with Richie Rich and Chang. It should be nice. Okay, I don't know when the next time I'm going to be doing a meet and greet outside of San Carlos City or wherever the new place is. It might be Guimaras Island. It's going to be somewhere where I can come and look out at the water. You know, most people don't realize, man, we have an affinity to water. Hell, we're 75% water. It's just something, I don't know with my microphone if y'all can hear the waves. But I love that. I love the waves crashing. This is one of the reasons I love the Philippines. It could be anywhere where there's water, where there's sand. I was watching a guy last night. He's in Zanzibar. He's built a container resort. It's his residence, man, right on the beach, off grid. I mean, it's beautiful. And it got me to thinking, man, you know, this is why I came to the Philippines. I didn't come here to be in the city because, believe it or not, San Carlos City is a city, obviously. I was watching some Facebook posts the other day, man, from 1919. This place has been here a long time, but as much as I like it, I need to be by the water. So, you know, 10, 12 days a month. And then, you know, if Marilyn wants to come, she can. If not, you know, give us some time away from each other. But I'm more than likely she's going to be with me. I just don't know how many days because, you know, we got kids in school, but I certainly need it. I certainly need to get away because sometimes, you know, two things can be right at the same time. Sometimes you can be living your best life and having a bad day. When I'm by the water, I'm never having a bad day. When we were in Siquijor Island, I never had a bad day, ever. Because all I have to do is come down here by the water, just sit and just watch all my troubles get washed away. As long as I'm alive, it's a great day. But, sometimes, you get up on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe your woman gets up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't know, but I have made up my mind. I've talked to some people about this already. It's not really news, but to most of my viewers and subscribers, it is. Yeah, I'm looking for another place to live in for part of the month, maybe 10, 15,000, 20,000 if the utilities and everything is included. If I could get a great deal like I had in Sikihor, that would be it. I'd be gone. But that's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, just take a look at this. If you ever come here, this is Sapawei Island. It's not Sapawei, it's Sapawei. And we be butchering these names over here in the Philippines. We butcher them. They call them Bacolod, Boracay. You hear stuff like that. It was funny. I remember the first time I heard Dan, a vagabond awakes, pronounce Dumageddon. I don't know how he pronounced it. But yeah, we be butchering some names because, I don't know, our tongue can't move. We got a heavy tongue. But this is Sapawei Island. It's just a little small island. But it's not the smallest inhabited island. I believe that goes to, I want to say Camiguin Island. It's either Camiguin Island or Camotes Island. I know Camotes Island, which is considered Cebu, I believe it's the third smallest inhabited island. So I'm thinking it's Camiguin Island. You've never been there, man. You got to go to that place. I got a friend who follows this channel. Shout out to you, Scott. He's got a supplement business, man. He's building just a tremendous place. Remember I was talking about living your best life over here? Well, him and his wife, they certainly living their best lives over here. I think he's going to put a personal gym inside. I mean, it's just a beautiful place. I follow him on Facebook, but he lives there. And he's invited us to come, and I'm going to take him up on it. He's just so busy. He's in and out of the country and everything like that. But Camiguin Island, it's actually in northern Mindanao, not far from Cagayan de Oro, which it could be a place that I'm thinking about. I've got a few places. Could be Davao because of Samar Island, Samal, because there's a Samar Island. Don't get them mixed up. Samal is with the L at the end, Samar is with the R. It's the third largest island in the Philippines. A lot of expats live on Samar Island. But I'm talking about Samal, which is only it's about as close to Davao as Sapawei is from San Carlos City. That's a place I'm looking at. I just need the water, man. I can't be myself. My thinking is not clear all the time. And I just need that kick in the behind, really. So I can, because you can live in a place and you can know it so well that you'll take it for granted. It get my creative juices flowing. That's really what I want to say. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do, guys. This isn't clickbait. One time you're going to cut on your computer, I'm going to be at that place. I haven't decided where, but I'm going to be kicked back on the beach somewhere. It could be, I've got some friends on Bantayan Island. See, I don't want to go too far away, but at the same time, if I'm flying out of Cebu, Davao is only a 45-minute flight or something like that. But it could be Bantayan Island, because I really, really like that place. And I've got, man, several friends who live on Bantayan Island. I just like that little small, it's intimate. And, that's what I like. That's what I love about the Philippines, man, But it could be anywhere, man. Like I said, I was watching a guy, Africa. I've seen people in Hua Hin. Is that how you pronounce it? Over in Thailand, Da Nang, Vietnam. Wherever water is and there's a beach, I could be there. It just so happens I'm here and, I got a daughter here, man. And, I made a commitment that I'm going to take care of Boobie. I cannot leave it up to anybody else. for her welfare. I mean, really. You know, when I left, when I divorced, because I filed for divorce from my American wife, you know, my kids got mad at me. They didn't understand. You know, sometimes things don't work out. But when the man leaves, you know, I was the breadwinner. But when you live with women, they won't give you that credit. They think, oh, I don't need you. Well, when I left, their standard of living, man, just went way down. And that's what my oldest children were mad at me about. And they thought it was my fault, which it wasn't. And I learned from that. So I said, I'm not gonna do booby like that, not over here. I mean, the dropout would be too much. Okay? So, you know, that's a good thing about having a daughter at that age, at my age. There's that motivation there. And I just made a commitment to her, you know, and I believe that's the reason why Booby does so well in school. You know, Booby's first in her class. She was first in her class last year. She's already started out first in class this year. She's so happy. If I were to leave for good, for any reason at all, die or whatever it is, man, you don't want that to happen to your children over here. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. It's beautiful out here today. I'm just going to chill out, man. I wish I had a book. I've been reading or restudying Think and Grow Rich because I don't have a book. When I go to Manila, I'm certainly going to get a book. I didn't get one last time. I'm going to get several books for real. I want to start a book club, guys. You know, if you're a reader and you know of a good book, whether it's, you know, fictional or, you know, or an autobiography or a true story, let's start trading books. A lot of my books got wet. You know, before I got my new aircon unit in the bedroom, the drain was clogged up and it was dripping water. A lot of my books got wet, but I still got some good ones left. I've got Will Smith's autobiography that I bought from Thailand. I've got Sheila E.'s. I've got, what's the big muscular guy that got executed from L.A.? I've got his autobiography. I've got some real good books. So take care, y'all. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Find it in your heart to help somebody, man. How the day goes by, I don't help somebody. Shout out to Captain Jim. I think he's got some support, guys. Okay? I knew something good was going to come out of that video. See, I always just put it out there in the universe. I took it down and put it on my members only because people were just too cruel. But I left it up long enough for somebody to say, hey, I want to help that man. And they did. They reached out to me, then they reached out to Jim. He's getting ready to open up. He said by the time I get back from Manila, I can come by and review his burger or his chili. And that's what I'm going to do. So don't do anything stupid. Remember, you can live your best life and have a bad day or bad moments. Both of those things can be right at the same time. Okay? Don't give up on your dreams. This was my dream. At some point when I was 10 years old or whatever it was, I told my mother, I said, I'm going to live somewhere where it never gets cold. I didn't know anything about a tropical islands. I never knew anything about tropical weather. I just knew that my hands and my feet were freezing on that damn bus stop. See, I didn't come from wealthy beginnings. I come from very humble beginnings, man, you know, and we have a right to be happy. You have that right to be happy wherever it is. Remember, I'm not going to argue with you. Just be happy wherever you are.
Boots on the ground, don't do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers, a tribute through music. If I don't know nothing, I know one thing. When we help others,